Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just feel like sharing some recent golf changes that I've been experiencing through a couple different coaches I've been working with. I guess the most notable thing is I look back to the last tournaments that I was in, pro tournaments on the VGT, and the last tournament I was in, I shot 90 and 91. I believe they were both in the 90s. Maybe they were both 91. The Vancouver Golf Tour, Vancouver Open, a lot of good pros. A couple of them actually are on tour right now. Adam Hadwin, Nick Taylor, and so yeah, I shot 90, 91 in that tournament, and the courses weren't that difficult. It wasn't anything special. I just sucked. I had a lot of everything going wrong on my swing. I had a really unstable release. I was just starting to learn the four skills of putting and didn't have them down at all. And yeah, everything really sucked. I was practicing a ton. I thought I knew my game, and I didn't. And so anyway, I guess my story is, since then I realized that I sucked, and I realized I had to find. I didn't know what I needed to do. I was just searching. So I practiced even harder the next year. I sought outside sources for ball striking and everything, really, just to see what I needed to do. I trained many different ways physically. I stretched and strengthened my body and worked on my posture and worked on my swing speed and worked on my gear and tried bigger grips, smaller grips, weighted clubs, not weighted clubs, flat lies, different driver, different putters, and a couple things started to come together because I discovered Kelvin Miyahira, swing instructor, and I started getting the four skills of putting down by Jeff Mangum. Read his book many times and watched most of his videos on YouTube and stuff, and finally things are really starting to get consistent. So in my tournaments, I couldn't break 80 in my tournaments that I was in, and I could only shoot in the 70's at like my home course, or a course that I really knew. And now I can go to kind of any course, and now I can't shoot in the 80's. I had a round that was 80 a couple weeks ago, and that was following a 68. So, it's a shit show. But yeah, it's really cool. I shot 73 today. It's cold in Canada. The ball's not really going anywhere. I don't really hit it too far anyway. It doesn't really matter. But it's just cool to see my putting. Amazing. I made everything inside 6 feet. I had I think 27 putts, hit 10 greens. 10 greens isn't great, but anyway, that's just a little round today. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to express how much better my golf game is getting. If you've been following Kelvin's work, it works if you work it. Jeff Mangum's putting work, it works if you work it. And what else? I don't know. I guess things are starting to work out a little bit better, and it's really nice. Also, I don't know, you probably know this already, but Kelvin is my swing coach. He's a guy that I asked him, how can I be you? Because he helps people all around the world with their swings and with their games. And so I'm doing a certification program. I don't believe you can ever really be certified in anything. There's always more that you can learn, but I've extensively, I guess, educated myself through Kelvin's articles, and then I've spent a month with him learning about all this stuff, and which makes me certified in his work. But it's probably the best thing I've ever done for my knowledge of ball striking, swing mechanics, how our bodies move. And yeah, so that is just invaluable. He explains that you need to understand complexity and teach simply. So I've recently got quite a few students recently in the last. Well, I've been trying to teach people since I started, thinking I knew what I was talking about. But as far as like paying students and people I work with weekly, daily, it's getting to be quite a nice number, and yeah, it's going well. And if you would like some help with your game, I can give you some feedback. I realize that a lot of people think that I've just been hearing this around, you get a coach and they mess you up. Well, that's not my goal. My goal is to see if there's actually anything that I can do or say or have you work on that will eventually make you better. Nothing really happens overnight, but there's definitely things that a person can work on that will get them to a better place. And yeah, I can't see anything better putting wise than learning what the 4 skills of putting are. Learning how to read the putt, learning how to aim your putter on the line that you read, actually hitting it on that line with the right speed. There's really nothing else besides those 4 skills, as far as I'm concerned, and what I've read. Type of putter doesn't really matter. It can help, but the 4 skills of putting are huge. Once you understand them and how you understand how you can make all of them better and how you can work them, holy smokes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to making more videos, going down to Phoenix for a week, hanging out with some special people down there, and hopefully make some videos for this channel. And that's pretty much it. It's just kind of cool how things progress when you find people who know what they're talking about, can really help you. Grateful. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm excited. Game's getting better. Body feels really, really good. Aches and pains are gone, more or less. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to say for now, I guess. Peace. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you want to chat at all, if you have any questions about coaching, or Kelvin or Jeff, or anything to do with golf. Thank you. Bye.